Welcome back to the Black Book, folks. In the last episode, the wedding procession has been attacked, people have been turned into wolves, people are hurt, and we have to sort this out.
Grandpa, you're alive?
Vasilisa! Oh, Jesus, my head hurts. Oh.
Wait, I'll whisper a bit.
No time. What's happened to the procession? Was it cursed after all?
Yes, many of the guests were turned to wolves.
So they were. I wasn't seeing straight. I saw how Fedka was turning.
I'll get that, Alexander. Oh, but what should we do now?
Shush, don't whine. There's no time to think about that lad now. First, we fix the wedding. That's all right. You'll catch the wolves and heal them. Next thing you know, the seal will be broken.
How will I find them? Even my chords may not be able to find the cursed.
We'll find them. I have this old friend of mine, a hunter. He will track them. Find out who's missing and fix up the wounded. Then we'll get ready for the road.
How did they turn into wolves? No one has heard of such thing for 100 years or more.
Well, your friend there cast a strong curse, and then you were right. Fedka is not very knowledgeable for a best man.
How do I lift the curse?
You need special herb, cuckoo's tears. It grows deep in the forest, in the Leshy's domain. I think this hunter of mine will give you a hand with the herb as well.
So Fedka turned also?
Yes, there is his accordion. At first I thought I was seeing things.
What do we do with the bride and groom now?
They'll manage. I'll teach them a couple of secret prayers.
Who's that friend of yours?
Just a hunter. I'll tell you at home.
Your friend, the E27, is lying here. Akulina has lost consciousness. It seems the girl is hurt. Akulina comes to her senses and with difficulty stands on her feet.
Oh, Vasya, have you healed me?
Akulina, you're alive. Oh Lord, oh Jesus.
She's going to be all right now. Akulina, have you noticed where the wolves went?
I haven't. I don't remember anything since I fell. I can't see Piotr anywhere. He must have been turned too.
Your mother will bring you home. Rest there.
All right, Vasya.
Okay.
Thank you, Vasilisa Fyodorovna. I'll pray for you.
Did you notice where the wolves ran?
Somewhere in the direction of Pakcha. They hid in the forest straight away. I barely had any time to look. I only noticed that several of the bridesmaids turned. The horror! I've heard of such things, but never thought we'd witness it.
Okay. How Khaldun ruined the wedding. Khalduns are not people at all. They are souls wandering restlessly between heaven and hell. It's no wonder they are disagreeable. They often do more harm than good. They especially dislike not being invited to weddings. One time in our village, a Khaldun did not want his daughter marrying a simple ploughman. He needed to pass his craft on to his next kin, you see, but his daughter defied him. Long story short, the guests gathered in his yard, there was noise, and in a festive mood the Khaldun decided to have some fun at their expense. He whispered something and the guests turned into wolves and began thrashing about in the yard. But he had erred somewhat. He forgot to close the gate and the wolves escaped into the forest. Werewolves were easy to distinguish from regular wolves, for they had red eyes and serve the latter. Okay. So werewolves serve wolves in this story. Interesting. Let's grab the herb. Okay, Adam's head to replenish the one we lost. Let's get over here.
Vasilisa, my head is dizzy. Where is Nikolai? I can't see him. Listen,
He's also been transformed. Oh, I seem to be destined to go return to evil spirits.
Don't lose hope. I'll go after him and the rest of the guests. I know I failed at protecting the wedding, but I'll try to fix it.
Looks like you were right about Fetka. I should have listened to you.
He's not the one who ruined the wedding. That was another Khaldun. That's all right. I'll deal with him. As soon as I get Nikolai back, you'll make it to the church. I'll set your life straight.
I hope that God will help you, Vasilisa.
Some horses have fled, only the bravest of them have stayed. Okay.
A wounded peasant girl is lying in the grass. Looks like the girl thanks you with a weak voice, but then loses her senses again. At least her life isn't at risk.
Okay. All the carts are turned over, some of them broken. Can't get that person. Can't get over there. I think that's everyone.
Ready to go back. You can barely stand upright.
Yeah, let's go back to the Ispa.
Vasilisa, get up. It's morning already. We need to hurry while the wolf tracks are still fresh. I told you yesterday about my friend, the hunter. He is a master of his craft. He can track any beast.
These aren't exactly beasts.
And the hunters aren't exactly simple folk. They're knowers of their own sort. Some are friends with the Leshy, others know Zagavars. This one is called Airat, a smart man. Lives near Cherding.
You think he'll help me?
He will. When you meet him, tell him I sent you. We had a deal. I give him the stuff, and he owes me one.
How do I find the guests?
You and Airat will follow the tracks.
I also need to talk to Alexander.
No point. He must have fled. If I were him, I would stay away from you.
You're right, Grandpa.
Because I think that's if we go after him, it will basically cause something to happen. So I'm going to try and save the peasants first, because bigger picture kind of thing.
The moment we took on the next seal, the wolves showed up. As if the devil himself arranged it.
I don't know. If anyone helps us, it must be some power from above. Satan can only spoil things, and forces of light wouldn't curse a wedding. Mysterious are his ways. Who knows? Who knows?
You think I can break the curse with the wedding guests?
Only you can find it out.
Where can I find your friend?
Airat lives close to Cherding. You'll learn about him in the town, in the hunting shop there. It's summer now, so he shouldn't be wandering in the woods. To cure the wolves, look for a cuckoo's tears herb. You should find it in the forest. Some herbalists may also have it. Have a look in the town market. And above all, don't forget the seal.
All right, Grandpa.
Okay. Ooh, we got a lot of people having to come in. Okay. So first you... bunch of useless tasks. Yeah. So our sin went back up. Because these guys are annoying. you need to get sent because you really increase sin. Okay. Two. Okay, 2's the best I can get for you. Don't mind about you so much, and the health penalty. Resistance to bless is not great. Okay. Let's see if we can find one that would take you a nice long time. 2 is the best we can get for you then, is it? The -1 to defense I don't mind so much. None of these are great. I've sent him there. Ward I do care about, unfortunately. If I could find one that's long term. No, it's going to have to be that, which these guys are going to get done relatively quickly, so we're going to have at least 2 more sin. Okay. Single visitor.
Greetings, kind host. We bear gifts, a fine rooster for you, which should prove useful for the household.
Greetings. Come sit by the table. Need any help?
Oh, we have a disaster on our hands in our village of Klepnikova. Oh, the things that have happened. We must have made Aleshi angry. Yesterday, a shepherd was looking after our cattle, and a pack of wolves jumped him. Scared halfway to death he was. They wanted to kill him along with the animals, but he threw his accordion at them. He wants to be a musician, and a wolf tore at it instead. The man ran as fast as he could. He barely made it.
I think I can deal with that pack.
Then there is this strange thing. One of the wolves, our shepherd has a sharp eye, was wearing a jacket. Holy Mother, Lord Jesus!
All right. I'll help.
Oh, thank you, mistress. I won't forget it.
That sounds like the werewolves. Okay, so this is our main deck. Problem is we don't have... I'd like some more attack cards, really. Maybe something better than the jest. If it gets something that was a key. Haven't got a lot of key. Choose a page in the book and add a gesture. Immediate swap. Used instantly but bypasses Zagavas. That's not bad either. This one is good if you can have it are the same colour but it can be a bit of an annoyance. That's not too bad. We play it, and if we take damage, they lose health. Well versed isn't so bad in conjunction with this. Gotta kick that out. And get that in play. Get that out and get well sacrificed up. I wish we had some more well-versed and permanent things. Go for that for now. Okay. Optional, track the wolves. Voodoo can't take Igor, so we're going to take Prosker Vupel. Okay, let's go. Potcha village. Okay. Go and check on the bride.
Half the village has gathered in front of yesterday's bride. The peasants are violently knocking on the gates. Looks like you've come just in time. The situation is getting hotter with every minute.
Come out, Agafia! Bring out your girl, that cursed witch!
I'll beat her so hard she'll bring our kin back right away. I heard it's a potent remedy.
Why have you gathered here? It's late. Go back to your homes.
Who are you, girl?
She's a witch from Vilgard. Don't expect kindness from her.
Well, let's beat her first. That'll probably remove the curse from the wedding guests.
The crowd rumbles in approval.
Stop! There are no guilty people here. You're barking up the wrong tree.
Never trust a witch. That's what my pa used to say.
It seems that the peasants are hostile. How can I convince them otherwise?
It seems present. Let's intimidate. Need my help. Punish the innocent. Let's try. I'm willing to do this. How can I convince them? I don't think that threats or call to their Christianity values will help. So sin won't help. So threats, punishing the innocent, need my help. Let's try that.
You want to beat me? I alone can help you. And the bride? You think she wanted to curse her own groom? She wanted to get married as soon as possible. Why would she hurt her guests? She didn't transform the procession. Some man did it. Many people saw it. Ask those who weren't turned.
All right. We believe you this time. But you better bring back my son.
I'm going to lift the curse. Soon everyone will be at home.
After discussing your arguments, the peasants disperse. One old lady even blesses you and gives you some milk. The bride opens the gates and thanks you for your help.
That could have been nasty. At least we dropped our level of sin a little bit. This road is a wide one. I rarely walk down one this big.
While hurrying to Vilgard, you walk onto the main road and see a dark whirlwind coming your way. In a moment, you realize it to be a short swarm and open the black book.
Right, here we go. You're confronted by a whole swarm of chorts. They won't back down until you drive them away. Each slain chort will be replaced by a new one until the swarm is depleted when the count reaches 0. To win, you win when the swarm is depleted and all the chorts on the battlefield are dead. Okay, so they're coming for us hard. So we need to get our armor up. This guy's hitting us hardest. Just with those basic attacks. Okay. So... get that out. And we're going to start punching on the weakest one. Which will take care of... Actually, to be honest, for doing that much damage, we'll take one that has more health. Get him out of the way. And get some more firm warding up. Knock him down. Okay. Another one's going to pop up. This one removes positive status effects. Yeah, that's not great. That one's going to be outright attacking. Start off with him. Actually, no. And then we'll punch him, which will... It won't kill... Actually, if we're doing that attack, which is 7... Which is going to be that, we'll kill him instead. Because that will kill him. And we'll get our companion's ability reset. Touch damage. Yep, so he got rid of one of our boosts. Another demon's coming out. Ooh, 30 won't do it. 30 will kill that guy straight out. So let's just punch him. Punch him. Heal. Heal. Prosca. And one demon's left on the field. Okay. That should be enough to kill him. Right, so he's dead. Gotta grab that one, because that's useful.
The last chort disappears into black flames. You can only one.
Okay, so bonus mission, track the wolves. Problem is, let's try down here. Kunos village. I haven't heard anything about this village. What do they even do here? Sell books, as the name implies. Okay, let's go and see if these actually are wolves.
You carefully move along the silent street, looking at the carved windows of the rich houses. Suddenly, you hear two muffled voices coming from the town's cemetery.
At least I remember you, right, Ilya?
When will you stop already, you spawn of the devil? What if the left one and the right one pop up? What then, huh?
Well, they surely won't. They've forgotten about you. I've asked around, you know.
Damn. I wish I couldn't see you for a century or so.
That's what I'm talking about. Precisely a century is almost up. And we've been doing so well together, I didn't even touch you. Wait. I smell something.
You decide to stay and listen to the end of the conversation.
You didn't give me quarter, though, did you? I told you, count the dust, the pine lives. And you? It's all about cursing someone for you.
And how would you curse weddings without me, huh?
Yeah, those were the days. I stopped processions, alright, and transformed wedding guests.
Evil Khaldun, you should never offend a Khaldun at a wedding, not to mention the things he might do if you don't invite him. Once, for instance, a Khaldun stood in front of a wedding procession, struck his staff into the ground, and the horse wheezed and stopped dead in their tracks. It didn't occur to the best man, also a Khaldun, but the road had been stolen away and needed to be reclaimed. In the meantime, the evil Khaldun whispered some words and turned the entire procession to bears, and ran into the woods. Later, a hunter told of two bears he just killed. The first had a body just like a man. When the hunter skinned the two bears, he saw that the first had a leather pouch, and the second had some beads under its fur. As it turned out, these bears were the bride and groom. The trick with the staff was a simple one. It was smeared with wolf fat, and the horse sensed the beast nearby and would go no further.
Only I'm going to hell for this.
I saved you from the inferno, didn't I? Just lie here quietly in your grave. Later with that, I smell something foul. A live one. Look, a witch is eavesdropping on us.
Well, we'll scrug her now, won't we?
Okay, so it's a ghost and a demon. Well, first things first, we'll get rid of his positive status effects. Get our armor up. Punch him in the face. Actually, to be honest, we'll go well versed, then punch you in the face. And then we'll throw up some armor on ourselves as well. Get rid of his bonus. Okay. Yes, you need to basically sit down. So we're going to take a touch. We're going to take a. Yeah, we are going to take damage from that. Okay. That'll be enough to kill both of these guys. So then we'll finish it off with a heal. Okay. Double curse. Take 2 pages. Well versed. Yeah, but we get. I think we actually get sin for this. We'll get. Take 2 pages. More experience. Fantastic. Okay. Misty Bank. You need to complete all. This separate place was attacked by wolves. You need to complete all of the tasks on the way to this. Okay. So we actually need to go back and get the hunter. Interesting. They say cliffs are haunted places. It is because they're close to the Hell's Fire. Okay.
There's a drop near the road. It's notorious for the stories told of it. They say 2 bandits killed each other here in a dispute over money. They were both buried here. They say the reason for their fight is still at the bottom of this ravine.
Let's try going down.
It smells of rot and graveyard dampness at the bottom. You find 3 old graves here.
Let's pray.
You whisper a prayer and catch your breath. Even the bandits deserve peace.
Okay. Then to Chirden to get the hunter.
Even after sunset, the town is boiling with activity. The shops and stalls are open. Your eyes are dragged towards high stone domes and merchant houses almost against your will. You soon find a hunting shop old Yegor was telling you about.
Just look around. Right, so we have a couple of people we can talk to. Let's try the merchant first.
Seek me out, girl, and I will grant you knowledge. I can help you gain a better grasp of your book and all the wisdom contained within.
Let's see if there's any decent Sagavas. That could work, but I think it gives us sin to use. That's for the idle chort. I actually might grab the idle chort one, because if we have a bunch of chorts that are lazy and not doing anything, we'll get a bunch of swipe. Oh, that's only one use. I'd like to actually. I'm going to grab this and we'll experiment with it. Shop looks closed. Merchant.
Low prices, come and see for yourself. Buy some herbs and other goods I've brought for you from the woods.
Okay, so what does he have? Adam's head. Ban your broom. Gives us regeneration, it's round, which would be nice. That increase, that's nice, but we get these books give us nasty things if we take them. Right. Nothing that really stands out. We'll grab the Adam's head. Talk to the merchant. Now let's see if they have the cuckoo's eye that we need. I will grab one of those. We'll grab a couple of those as well. We use up a lot of our more powerful healing herbs. Peter's Cross. I was hoping. Oh, Cuckoo's Tears. There we go. So this is actually the thing we need. So let's buy all the stuff that she has. Is there anything here we don't want? I'm probably not going to use the paw. Strength from prayer. That doesn't do anything for us. This is hard. I need to get rid of some stuff. And a bit of cash. We'll sell that. That's done. So we can go over there. Man, this is a big space. Mr. Fairbanks. Newspaper seller. Okay, a bunch of things. They're selling medicine as herbs as well. Okay. I'm gonna grab as much of this Cuckoo's Tears as I need. I can always sell. I have stuff on me that I don't need. There's nothing else I don't use curse a lot. This does nothing for us, and it's just lore linked. That I'm never going to use, so you can have that for a bit of cash. Okay, let's talk to the townspeople.
We didn't see you at Mr. Nikolsky's house yesterday. Did something happen?
Oh, right. The Dvorovoys have lost the key, and I was left without a dress at the last possible moment.
The Slavic spirit of the courtyard, often associated with barns and stables.
I couldn't afford to show up like some kind of unkempt peasant girl now, could I? What are you looking at, girl? By whose orders are you here?
I accidentally overheard your conversation. I can help. Even if the key is lost, there's a popular remedy. I can give the right herb to those Cherdon women. What was that herb that opened locks?
Break herb.
Here. Press this break herb onto the lock and it will open.
Open the lock with an herb? Are you jesting?
Wait. An elver helped my servants one time. He also used a herb. Surprisingly, it helped. Everything is possible nowadays. Have you heard how the spiritual sense of Mr. S went?
Yes, really. Thank you for your help. I've heard of the potential of folk remedies, but I wouldn't think it would be applicable to locks. Here, buy yourself a pryanik.
A pastry.
You question the townswomen about your acquaintance.
I know who you're talking about. This family is definitely of means.
I heard he's the sole heir.
I think their family estate is somewhere in the suburbs.
Okay. Play cards. It's a drunkard.
A couple of tiny chorts are sitting on the drunkard's left shoulder. Perhaps they're to blame for his present state. This puny thing isn't worth a Zagavr. The moment you touch your book, the demons disappear, muttering angrily. The peasant, it seems, has started to breathe more steadily.
So at least we got some of our sin down.
Wait! Don't open your mouth, don't count the crows, buy the daily for cheap.
Let's buy the newspaper. Salt Refinery is organising a grand celebration to honour local saints. The manufacturer owner claims he managed to ward off evil forces with an assistance of a talented witch from Vilgurt. His claims are reinforced by the reappearance of brine in the salt pits, a forest of mystery. Our land is famous for its wealth as well as for the vast of its forest, which is spread across the yard. One of these forests has later become a subject of rumours. According to various hunters, evil spirits abound within. It's possible the forest will become the tasty morsel for anyone brave enough and not prone to superstitious beliefs to venture into it. Telegraph's mishap. Telegraph flying between our yurts and Solsmik was damaged in a most mysterious way. At present, the guilty parties are unknown. However, the deputy's shortcomings will be chastised with utmost austerity. Vanished without a trace. It has been several years since our governorate, our holy land, Perm, have been subjected to alarming and horrifying news. The village of Nemza, dear to all, have had a chance to visit it in a sparse moment of leisure. Vanished without a trace, little like the moon behind an ink cloud. Where has it gone and who is to blame? A police investigation is underway.
By the Cherdendale, the state councillor publishes the paper but doesn't let it out. I've gotten hold of some on your behalf and I'll sell one to you for less than a half.
About Cherdon Diary.
What's the Cherdon Daily?
The latest news from across the West. It's cheap. Buy one. I might not be here tomorrow. Buy it now. You won't get any poorer.
Okay. A huge town, I can't even count the churches here.
Mr. Fairbanks? I need to question you about one of your buyers.
I don't care what you need.
A hunter had to buy supplies from you. His name is Irad.
A peasant girl doesn't belong here.
You hold out a handful of coins. Looks like the merchant is ready to help you now. It's a pity he hasn't become less arrogant.
Alright. I'll tell you about your hunter, but leave me alone. Hirat lives on the edge of Cherden in the east. I haven't seen him in my shop for a long time. I don't know why you would need him, and I don't care. I think he's finished hunting. Well, don't just stand here in front of the shop. You've learned what you need, so go.
How polite of him. Right, so we're here. Go to the hut, track the hunter. Okay, yeah, go to the hut, track the hunter, yeah. Okay, but this is where we're going to stop for the day, folks. We're just going to go to the hunter's hut. The hunter's hut is on the outskirts of the town. I hope Fairbanks doesn't lie to me.
The welcoming light of the hunter's lodge is lost among the gloomy outline of pines at the forest's edge. The trees look like stern guardians, standing watch over the grim secrets of the forest. The host is standing near the house.
Well, we're going to put a cut in here, folks. I've been Cornish-knight. This has been the Black Book, and we'll see you all again next time. Goodbye.